Good evening, guys and girls, and welcome back to Planet Coaster Day 20. So, previous episode, I was building the station for the River Rapids, and I'm still not complete with it yet. I've just got a few little bits to do there, and then I've got to move on to something else. So, yeah, imagine you're a guest and you're walking on queue. That's the exit queue. I did them so similar. Should know by the entrance sign. So, we're walking up the queue, kind of, and then we're going to go to the fast pass. So we're walking and carrying on. I can't control this movement very well. And you see this in front of you. Let's go up. So yeah, you got this in front of you. And then you have the veranda, and then down here, obviously, you have the sign name. So when it becomes night, this is what it'll look like. Which is pretty nice at the moment. So, and then you go into the station, and like I said, the station is not finished. So if I go down to here, I mean, how cool does that look? Timing's gone out again. But yeah, see, it seems to work better in the day, but then at night the timing goes out. So I have no idea. There's just a little few things I want to do to the station, and then the station is done. actually think we're on the scenery, you know. So yeah, obviously the park seems to be losing a bit of money, but what can I do? Sad. I don't know what they've done with them. It's quite interesting. Poster board. Okay, why have we got a poster board? They're the standy up ones and pump end ones. I think they're on a building. And again, they might not be. What have they done with them? Oh, there they are. I've kind of noticed that they've changed. I think they've changed one of the posters because they might not have done, actually, it might just me. Where's Gulpy gone? I want Gulpy. Bring you down. You back. Back. You're not actually doing what I want you to do. Around. Go down. Let's put the octopus there. And you there. And I think apart from that back wall, for now, that is the station done. I might see if I can add something here, but when I figure out what I'm going to add. Okay, that's the station done. Now to the fun part. Well, I say that sarcastically. No, you're still gonna be on this. I don't want you on the same building. So this may take a little bit of time, but I have all night. So I've come out of free cam because free cam does my head in. Dickhead. So yeah guys, I hope you're quite impressed by that station. It took me quite a while to do. Obviously if you were watching yesterday's live stream or watching it on demand or whatever, you'll know about it. Yes, sorry about a couple of little interruptions during the live stream. I actually want to pause again because the water's going to do my head in. I'll just try auto stacking and see what happens. That was off. Yeah, I thought that was one wasn't at the right height. Let's turn auto stacking off. And bring you down. Drop you down. Yeah, this is just the start of the work. Why are you doing that? Shouldn't be doing that. Let's put auto stacking back on and see the height view. V. The keys have decided to have a funny again now. The hotkeys. So I can't have you there, can't have you there, that's fine. I don't think I can have you up. No, I can't have you at the top. V. Are you serious? That did not. I apologise for it, it's just that it is, the keys are still a little bit funny at times. Down, spin round, down. The keys tend to stick and it shouldn't do that still. Not sure if I want that there or not. No, I don't. So let's go here. The community manager is in the chat, watching the chat, and also watching me. Apparently. Well, they are. Right. So done. And I don't know if the. Let me just duplicate this building because I don't know if this is the same size. I'll soon tell you. I didn't want to do that. What is up with the game at the moment? Thank you. Duplicate. I think you're a little bit smaller. Yeah, you are. So what I am going to do then is put it there, and I can edit this building to fit this left hill. How high does that go? So that one and that one, and that one, that one. I think that's got to go as well. I think all these have got to go. I might as well get rid of them. Like that. Alright, and then I can figure out the height. So it's let's see, that one, that one, that one. I think that one. I could rebuild it, but this is much quicker. Move. I might have to rebuild it. Screw it. I'll rebuild that one. So this looks boring. So let's liven this up a bit. The game's going a bit slow. Let's see if we've got any. Let's go. Get rid of that. Let's go there. There. Old. And then planks. So yeah, more planks in there. So I think I know where they are. Scenery. No? Um, so what have we got? I've got that, and a long sawn plank. So let's have a decision. I might use driftwood, and I'm definitely going to use these long sawn planks. So but you're aligning to the wrong surface. But actually, no, you're not. If I think about it, you're not. I want you to go up. Again. Like that. Actually, I don't like. I don't think I can actually colour it. No, I can't. I cannot. Let's go for anything that's wood. You can only go that way though, you can't flip. Let's see. You're kind of fitting in with a theme here. Down a bit more. Up, down. go there, and you can go there. But yeah, I'm not, like I said, I'm not basing this ride on anything. It is just purely off my head. Interestingly enough, well, I don't know, next year I may go back to a theme park and visit. Might go back to the one I used to work at and sample some, well, not sample, but go on some of the rides there and see if I can meet up with a few of my old teammates from Passage. That would be nice to see them again. Because there's a few I do want to see. James, Craig, Pip, well, Pippa, I want to see them. Just haven't seen them. I keep in touch, but I've not seen them for a while. I need you the other way. I need you long length. I have to advance move the pieces then I want now. Because I want you flat. I want you twisted on your end that way. Damn, that's a big end. That's what she said. And let's bring you up. So like I said, I'm finishing this ride off. There is a lot to do. Tomorrow I might give myself a break from building and perhaps do a scenario or a career mod, just to give myself my mind a thinking, a bit downtime on my mind. I know there'll be a few of you probably saying, but you're never going to get anything finished if you keep putting it off. But I'm not actually putting it off. I'm just having a break from doing what I normally do. Just because I don't want to exhaust myself too much with my head. Because I don't want to run out of ideas. You know, I know there's a fair amount to do on this ride, and it's probably going to look pretty good when it's finished, especially with everything in and all the triggers and you know, that's the whole point. It's gonna look good. Well, I want it to look good, yeah. But we will be obviously doing other streams with Plan Coaster. We're not just, after this month, we've not just giving up with it. We are bringing it back, and we're still obviously continuing with the game and everything, because there might be new additions. I don't know what's going on yet. Like you said, there might be new rides. I have no idea what Frontier are planning, because as you know, yes, there is a little. It is lacking a little bit with flat rides, and a lot of people have said that already. That's the one thing that has been lacking. I was watching Delay Designer's channel last night, but let me just draw your attention to something quickly. Regular guys from the watching Planet Coaster. So I don't think anybody's gonna go here, but let's see. Let's go inside into the fry shop. Right. Damn. Pause. Let me spin it round a minute. And just let me knock the let me put the mass volume up. Let me put the part music off and the soundtrack off a minute. I just want you to listen to this.
Aha! Dollar repet. Tuncatida, ¿no? Bayu! Get a bayo, mashung.
So, why did I make you listen to that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, guys and girls, I've not found any others, but there is. I will just bear with me one moment. I will reveal why. I need to grab quickly a staff management, and I need to grab an entertainer. I need to grab Foxy. So I'm going to put Foxy down and go to staff cam, right?
Heyo.
So heyo means hello in Blanco.
Uh-huh.
Even Foxy agrees with me there. There's a reason why.
Heyo.
Come on, Foxy. Giggle. Because I know you do giggle.
Heyo. Heyo.
There you go. She's a little giggle.
Heyo. Arr. Uh-huh. Heyo.
There you go.
Heyo. Arr. Uh-huh.
Oh, dear God. So, the reason I bet she had great fun. She. Yeah. Sorry, that is definitely. So, after listening to Foxy and listening to Misha Fritz, which is the fry shop, and I do know this because it has been confirmed that regular viewers to I'm not gonna be able to look at this person in the same way again, because every time, you know, every time I watch this person, I'm just gonna think Foxy and stuff. So to not keep you guys in any more suspense, Monsieur Fritz, Monsieur Fritz and Foxy has been voiced by none other than Bo. Yes, you heard that right. Bo from the community manager at Frontier has voiced stuff in game, and I am also on good authority. I know that there is voices in the game by Edward Lewis, and Zach. I think there are a couple of voices as well from maybe other people, I'm not sure. It would be interesting to know. But just let me place this piece, guys. I want to check something. Quickly. Let me go to save pack. I shall put the audio and everything back on. I just want to save it because obviously I've done the work and the autosave what kicked in. Just want to check something in the credits. So, lead artist Mark Cox, obviously Sam Denny. Spoiler Sam, as he's known. Senior character artists, senior concept artist, graduate tech artist, lead animator, which is Jim, animators, graduate animators, head of UI, lead UI developer, technical audio designer, audio programmers, additional sound design, music supervisor, original game soundtrack, additional music, additional museums, lead testers, forum, audio test team, release team, leads producer, head of tools, senior tools, web developers, product managers, PR, email, senior animators, tutorial videos, community content managers. They are Bo and Edward Lewis, Bo DeVries, HR and admin, system admin, voice talent. There you go, Bo Marriott DeVries, and Jamie Lewis, Edward Lewis, there you go, and Zach. And I never actually thought about checking that, but it has been confirmed. And that is a big confirmation, guys. I've just shown you that Ed, Zach and Bo have all voiced for this game, which is pretty cool that the community managers have actually got involved as well. I think that's great, and they've had to keep that a secret. From people before they've launched. And yeah, I think it's awesome that they've done that. It's just a big. It just must have been so fun for them to do it. And you know, they won't have been speaking normally. They'll have actually had to, because they say, that they don't know Planko, but secretly I think they know a little bit of Planko to be able to do what they've done, if I'm honest. But that's just great fun. I want to learn Planko. I don't know why. I just would be nice to know what guests say. You know, there is all that of like, what are they actually saying? What are they talking to each other about? And what are they saying to the staff? honest, it's a bit like Simish. It's Similish in The Sims isn't gobbledygook. A lot of people are like, oh, it's just gobbledygook, made up words. It's not. Simish in The Sims is actually a mixture of French, English, Spanish, I think there's a little bit Dutch chucked in there as well. I'd have to Google that to find out, but I know that Simish in The Sims is like Spanish, English, and French, whereas Blanco is an entirely unique language written by one of the creators, one of the development team on Planet Coaster. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, there is about 6,000 words in Blanco. There's like 6,000, that's a lot of words just for this language. But so, yeah, it's interesting. I mean, what the hell's that? It's a top. Yeah, that's what I've just been. So, all I'm saying right now is, a lot of people are saying, oh, there's not enough flat rides and everything. You have to give Frontier a chance, if I'm honest. I can see... This isn't... There we go. I can see Frontier bringing out more rides, more shops, more additions to that, because obviously things are a little bit empty right now. And they realise there isn't enough content like there was in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. So people do want more shops. Of course we want more shops. We want more rides, but we just need to give Frontier time to be able to do that. It's not oh look, here's a new ride. Click fingers and here's a new ride job. The animators have got to animate it, they've got to research. They've got to look at all the physics behind how that ride behaves. They would have to actually visit a park, maybe during close season or when a park is open, or like they said during an interview for audio, they had to shut, they hired a park out for this game. Like the roller coasters and everything. Why do you think the game sounds so authentic? Because of this sound recording of how they've done it. You know, like how a steel coaster goes around the tracks, and how the wooden coasters sound going up a chain lift, and everything has been recorded. It's not a case of... Did I put the long games on there? Yeah, I did. Did I put but I put long beams on the bottom, didn't I? Yeah, that's fine. Long beams can stay on the bottom. But yeah, they did all that. And you know, what you get is this game that has a beautiful soundtrack. You know, the thrill seeker lot like us, privileged to have this soundtrack for nothing, because we paid, obviously, whatever we did for the game, and the extras we've got. So I was reading the digital sketchbook last night, and the concept of how the game became. You know, a lot of people are saying, oh, this is a successor to Roller Coaster Tycoon 3. Well, yes, it's still within that same sort of style, cartoon guest-wise. But the guest simulation is much more advanced. Every guest that enters your park, you know, they say it. The developers say it, and I've seen it in action myself while playing the game. I'll show you an example in a minute, just... They're all done, that's fine. Alright. So... Let's come over here. Right. These guests... Let's see if we can find a guest. These guests are coming into the park. Yeah? So brand new fresh guests. Let's watch the recent falls of this guest. So, great free entry, right? And let's just quickly catch up with them. So they are there. They are looking around, observing scenery. So that is where they're heading. All the way over there. To Rolling River Rapid, right? It will come off that. And like these guys here. Heading to Cherry Plane 2. This view sucks, and I don't think I'd ever buy a priority pass. Well, I can't believe how long the queue is. Wow, Cherry Plane looks really cool. There's nothing to see here. So as you can see, guys and girls, they are evaluating your park through and through, and that is the guest brain. You know, it's probably not you know, it's really good value. I like cherry plane, energy, hunger, thirst, toilet nausea, that sort of thing. It's all down to this guest brain. Whereas in Rollercoaster Tycoon 3, I'm sorry to say, there was none. You know, there was none of the guest brain. There was none of it. It was all predetermined of how things were going to be. So it was scripted AI. This is free thinking AI. And it's yes, it's coded to follow certain aspects, but it's actually coded to be free thinking AI. And to be honest, that's bloody hard to do. So, you know, I couldn't do it. So say you attract 5,000 guests, 10,000 guests, and you can attract that much in a park on here, and you know, you attract that many guests. Each individual guest will have its own fault. I tell you what, that's a hell of a process to deliver. You know, I know nothing of animation and all that, so I can't, you know, a lot of people be like, you can't really talk, you know nothing about it. You don't have to know about animation to see what's going on. Just like, you know, open your eyes. Look. You know, it's great. A lot of people have criticised the animation style because it's Rollercoaster Tycoon 3 graphics looking. And I'm sorry, I will have to disagree with you on that. And I know I'm talking about just anything. But it is to do for Planet Coaster, this. And, you know, people will be like, well, why are you talking about a game you had nothing to do with? Well, I'm not. I know I didn't have anything to do with it. I'm giving my opinion on it. And, you know, in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, we could create custom scenery. We could do all that. But we couldn't do it to this scale. Like, well, this, what I'm doing, my station, I've done piece by piece. You know, we couldn't make a park look, we could make a park look how we wanted it to. But we couldn't truly like, you know, I need to just tilt that back. With this piece that I'm placing now, you know, tweak it just a little bit and move it into a position how I want it, and then, you know, what's on LA World, grab this piece, you know, move this piece up here across there like that, and just plonk it down. You know, we couldn't do that. Something like that. Or like this. You know, we couldn't do this in Roller Coaster Tycoon 3, it was all preset. Station design. You know, we style them to how we want. We do them how we want. And it's really, you can get a lot of enjoyment out of doing something so simple. There is one more thing I actually want to do with this. Is that the small beam or the big beam? Small beam. Let's there. Let's go like that. I don't think she's 180 degrees yet. It does need a degree marker on it, but to be honest it doesn't. We've just got to work out bits. That's it, 180. You know, we couldn't even dream of just, you know, I admit, like I say, I'm not the best builder. But just picking up, like, inspiration off Lady Designer, Sylv, all that lot, you know, just watching them and looking at their work, it just makes you know, it just makes you think, you know, you may not be the greatest builder, but you can have a go. creating your own parks, your own scenery to how you want. And I know I've got to recreate this again. Or a similar smaller version I'll do the side. But I'm not finished with this, you know, like I say, I'll come back to, you know, maybe a little while, and I'll think of, oh, that, you know, something I want to add, and, you know, it's a game where you never ever quite finished. So, yeah, and it's just like, well, you never ever truly finished. You know, that was 99 objects just for that. And when I submit the blueprint, I'll have to just like do a multi-select to get everything, and then whatever's underground, and you know, if it's more than 2,000, well, like now, if I select, let's do a multi-selection. So currently there is 355 pieces of scenery. Altogether. And well, it's just like, and this is just coming from my head, you know, I didn't think I was gonna take this ride underwater, and that's one thing I have noticed, the draw distance. You know, you zoom right out and stuff disappears. Then you zoom in and you can just about see that, but you can't see any guests. Just make out a guest there. Then you start to zoom in, but that is not the quality, you know, that's not the fault of my graphics or the game, it's just what they do. So what I need to do here is actually do a multi-selection on there, and then do a click to add. And click. So it takes that away. But I bet you if I now, you can add standalone, okay, that's new. You can now add standalone scenery blueprint. That's pretty sweet. Couldn't do that in Windows Tycoon. Yeah, that's a 3-minute queue. I don't know why people complain. You know, the shadowing looks a bit odd, but that's where the light is catching on it. So if you actually then go that could be a bug. Still could be a slight bug. Where's Cherub playing? Oh no, see, like there's like the shadows there because of the moon. So yeah, what it's actually doing is that I'm not sure about, but that doesn't really matter. But it is capturing shadow. Just let me. I might report at the frontier and see what they say. There's a bug. Because that's now showing up still. After cancelling the selection. Let me just where's F12? Right, I've just had to take a screenshot of that because obviously I'll get in touch with the developers on their forums. Because you're not supposed to really be able to see under the ground stuff. So, you know. Let's get rid of that. And then did all the stuff not come up? It did then. So that's too big, okay. So surprised why you actually put effort into doing a ride. And there's an example I can think of right in my head right now. Is Cucamonga, I think. I can't pronounce his name. He did a log flume. Honest to God. I saw it and I was quite amazed by this log flume. And the time he spent. You know, obviously people have plans and, you know, they do a lot of planning, because I know lady designers over at, I think it's Cucamonga as well, doing a collab on a park, which is going to be nice. I'm just looking for a piece that I need. Again. I can't remember if it was in here. So yeah, this is why I'm bothering putting so much detail into this ride, because, well, okay, it's because I want to start improving, I don't want to start lacking, you know. Soon, Frontier is going to start running featured creators, and what that means is that if you have built some amazing stuff, you become a featured creator, and it rolls around. And that would be so cool to get on there. I'm gonna edit this building first because there's a thick wooden plank 8 meter. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to duplicate this. Let's drag it to there. But when you want, come on. That's the easiest way to do things. Just if you want the piece, duplicate it and stick it somewhere, because then see, I have to be careful when I've got to edit these and delete them, because otherwise I'll delete all my entire work, and I really don't want to do that. I know I've got Control Z. But I want you to find try and put in beam. So it's obviously got to be in scenery. It's not, it's actually in. That's a wooden plank. It'd help if I actually went to there. And put in beam. Please don't tell me you're part of. Yeah, wrong. Ooh, see? That's what happens. You press the delete key and you lose everything. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of that. I now know where they are. 5. Right, and now all I need to do is type beam. So, yeah, what was I thinking? Beam. Make me a beam. Right, and then all I'll do is I'll just go in there and I'll click colour. And then click colour. I think it's that one. Yeah. So, yeah, what the hell was I saying? No idea. So I'm going to leave that there, yeah. So let's do duplicate and bronze move, and then surface move. It's much more easier. You know, I'm not actually making this look easy. I could never do tutorial videos, I could never do salvation piece, isn't it? Yep. You dozy shite. For some reason that was the original piece. You know, I build a lot of eye, and what I'm going to I know it goes underground, I don't really want to. You know, I do like the river rapids. Just the pillar bits just annoy me a little bit more. Under the water, I hope they do something about that. Like under the water, under the when the structure's underground. Yes, I know, I understand that. Obviously, it's obviously got to go underground, and you know, but ideally, when you do things like that, you build underground. You have that little issue, and it looks quite can look quite, not one to say what I'm thinking, but I'm going to say it anyways. It does look a bit tacky. I understand that in real life, yes, you have to do that, you've got to put things underground, but come on, it's a river ride that is underground, and yes, I know they don't normally go underground, they go into caves instead, but I want it to be a little with, and just need to turn the camera slightly sideways. And this is where it gets difficult because I've now shifted camera angle. You know what? Screw it. Let's get it as close to that as possible. Damn it. Or we just use the advanced move with world axis. I know, relative will be better this time. And then I've not put my big beams across yet, I know. Just bring it out just a wee bit. There we go. And then extend you, just see how high you get before we get red. Which that'll do. And then let's take another one. Bring you back. I know some of you are actually going to say to me, but that's nowhere near the track. Oh yeah, I know that, it's for visual aesthetics. And plus I didn't build the second left hill as big as the first. See, whereas this is a slightly bit different because it's under, it goes up under a track already. like I say, I'm not the greatest builder. I don't want to be the best builder because it would be too much pressure. You know, I've got an amazing community manager. You know, I couldn't ask for better with them for all the stuff they do for me. And honestly, guys, you know our logo? That wasn't done by me. That was the community manager who did the logo, who has done the, like, even the Planet Coaster cover art you see, like the thumbnails, the live bits, you know, that was done by them. That was done. They asked me obviously what I wanted to see on it, and I said, well, obviously Gulpy and Cosmic Kill, because, you know, we're playing this and they're my two favourite characters in this. But, you know, Foxy may start being another one of my favourite characters as well. You know, I couldn't ask for a better community manager to help me out. Yes, they don't appear a lot, you know, they're more in the background at the moment. I said, but, you know, there's gonna be times where they will appear with me, and, you know, I wouldn't be still doing this now if it wasn't for them. To be honest, I was ready to give up, to just pack it in, throw it all in, and just play games for myself and that sort of thing. You know, I was ready to do that. And you know what? My community manager, said to me, don't do it. Don't give up. Don't lose hope, and, you know, have faith in GametimeUK. Have faith in what you do. You know, I may be. Oopsie. My bad. Sorry about that. Sorry guys and girls, that was my fault. I knocked a key by accident. So where was it? Yeah, what was I saying? You know, I wouldn't be still doing this now if it wasn't fair for them. And, you know, like them telling me not to give up and have hope. You know, I'm not sort of telling you a sob story here, guys and girls, but it's the truth. You know, it is the truth. could have give up ages ago. Could have just chucked it all away. But I didn't want to. Well, in ways I did, because of, as you know, if you've seen vlogs, I suffer with depression, anxiety, that sort of thing, and it was really getting to me. At that point, that's why I felt like just... Why are you going that way? Come back that way. You know, that's why I felt like giving in. But it was just that little, like, pep talk, as it were, sort of thing, was just telling me not to give up, not to lose the hope, and everything will fall into place. And it's getting there. It's not where I'd like it to be, but things take time. You cannot rush. Because if you rush things, they go wrong. If you're not careful in what you do, it could go wrong. But yeah, you know, I just... The Viscera cleanup detail picture, I took a screenshot playing the game. They did the rest for the competition. You know, the cover arts and... Idiot. Sorry. No, not my community manager, that was me. That was my screw up. There we go. You know, without them, I'd have given up with it. Because I just got to the low point, and you know, it's funny sort of sitting here now, and you've got the voice going through your head of, you know, I've got their voice going through my head sort of thing. Saying the words to me of like, no, don't give up, don't lose hope, and this lot. But it's true. You know, they've not just sat there and said these things to me because it's what they think I want to hear. You know, they've sat and just told me from their perspective and how they feel. You know, because I know they enjoy helping me. You know, I know they enjoy helping me, and sometimes I know it's probably not easy for them to sort of help me, but because obviously they work, and obviously they've got that to deal with, and you know, they've got other stuff to deal with, and you know, they always make time to message me to find out what my plan is for when I'm live, what I'm planning to do live, or chat to me. And you know, sometimes it feels like we talk for hours, sort of thing. And it's not just about GametimeUK, it's just different things. You know, it's not... It's not an easy thing to do. Because, you know, there's some days that they've had to put up with me and I've been feeling really shit. I've been feeling lots of crap. And they've had to put up with it. And they have. They put up with it. And, you know, it's just... I don't... Shit, that... You know, I don't mean to... feel the way I do sometimes, but I just can't help it. It's just... a demon that you battle with. But honestly, I couldn't do without, you know, if I tried to manage GametimeUK on my own, yes I used to. Now I don't think I could. I probably could, but it would be a hell of a struggle. Because we've got so much. You know, we've got the merchandise page. We have the main Facebook page. We have Twitter, which is linked to Facebook, so that's fine. We've got YouTube editing. And, you know, we've got all that. And we do it. You know, we bring you the stuff. You know, we get it out, and obviously because I live stream, it gets uploaded to YouTube automatically. We don't have to edit anything, which is great. I enjoy that. And you know, like I said, I just want to say thank you to my editor, because my community manager, editor, damn it, but well, they used to be my editor before community manager, but without them, this certain ideas, you know, Planet Coaster month, I said, oh, I want to do this for a whole month, and we talked about it and talked a little bit more, discussed it for a few days, and we just came up with, obviously I plan it out with what I want to do, like as you see what I'm doing now, you know, this is planned, and you know, we talk about what else we're going to plan to do with GTUK in the future, and believe you me, we have a plan for something next year, but you'll have to keep an eye out on the Facebook for what that is. But yeah, you know, I don't, you know, I sit here, rabble on, talk shit, whatever, for just for however long I stream for, and you know, I do what I do, not because it's planned. I don't, you know, I don't plan what I'm gonna say, it's all on the fly, and you know, I don't nothing's ever planned. I just noticed that's kind of different heights, but screw it. Why is this lift hill wider? Because surely, yep, ignore me, it's fine. I know why it's wider. Because it's a wide section of track. Duh. But yeah, I just sit here, feel like I talk to myself at times, but hey, that's what you do for the best. That's what most of us do. We sit here and talk to ourselves. And the best thing is though, is when you actually start arguing with yourself. You have a little argument with yourself, like saying, no, but I want to do this, I want to do that. But, well, when you answer what this is, you can have an argument with yourself in your head. When you start answering yourself back, that's when you worry. But, you know, it's just, like I say, I enjoy doing what I'm doing. I enjoy doing this. You know, all I ask is people share us around, like, subscribe, comment. You know, get involved with us. Because, like I say, I'm not the type of person that's going to bite your head off for talking to me or messaging me on chat while I'm live or talking to me. You know, I'm not going to bite your head off. I don't bite. You don't have to be shy. You can actually come and say hello and Guten Tag, bonjour. Well, I actually don't know any other language than English. Not yet, anyways. I want to learn another language. Maybe German, French, Italian. Maybe Tagalog. I think it's Tagalog or something like that. But right, there's that second lift hill done. So I apologise, you know, that all this is just building work, because, you know, I could do a lot of camera, but I'm not gonna, because I want content for you guys. But in saying that, guys and girls, I'm afraid that we have come to the end of tonight's live stream. So don't forget to join us back again tomorrow night at 7 PM GMT, where we will be continuing. Actually, we're not going to continue with this park tomorrow. We are going to start running through a career, and I'm going to start a completely fresh, like, new park for the career pack for the live stream. Complete the first scenario, and then obviously I can jump straight back into the monolith scenario that I was doing, because you may have seen that in previous. If you haven't, please go and check it out on our videos on demand. And then if I do monolith, I will then move on to the next, and the next, and the next, and the next, and just go through these like scenarios. And I think soon we may be getting, once the game is stable, there's still a little few bugs here and there, like this shadow, which shouldn't be there. Once this is stable, I believe we are getting scenario editor, so that will be cool to play over people's scenarios that they have created, and we may create some ourselves. But that is what I believe, but I am not entirely sure yet, but we will obviously update you on that. So yes, thank you for watching, guys and girls. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on YouTube, obviously Twitter, Facebook. You can find the Facebook link and the Twitter descriptions in, obviously, the description of the video. Was what I was meant to say. And you can also see, as you see on the bottom of our banner, where it says, you know, like, follow, subscribe, and then you've got facebook.com/GametimeUK, and we have www.twitter.com/GametimeUK1. So yeah, thank you for joining me, and I shall see you tomorrow night, 7 PM GMT.